Hello. Tonight I'd like to talk with you about prayer. It's something that is so vitally important to our relationship with God. It's probably something that we struggle with and we don't necessarily understand it. We are humans, but God gives us a wonderful tool to be secure in Him. So let's get started. Let's dig our heels in and hope you come along with me and let's grow through this process. I have a neighbor who has breast cancer. I've known her about 8 years. She's a precious, precious dear friend. I have thoroughly enjoyed her friendship. And she inspires me in life in many different ways. But one of the ways that she inspires me is in her prayer life. Over the last year, she and her sister-in-law have dedicated themselves to daily prayer at 8:30 p.m. at night. That means that the world stops. They go online, interactive with each other. One is in Michigan, the other's in Texas, and they focus on prayer. They pray about all sorts of different things. And there's lots of people who are on their prayer list. I'm not privy to everything on their prayer list. I think it's a secret list at times. But here's the bottom line, is I've watched her grow through this process. I've watched her come to peace with her disease. I've seen progress in the treatment of her disease, and I've seen her change in the way she handles life. Her frustration level is much lower. The way that she dedicates herself to communicating with other people, and she has a certain spirit about her that you know that she's been in the presence of God. You can't help but see that. So I want to be like her. So come with me and let's both grow in prayer. So tonight let's talk about maybe 4 items of prayer and let's see where this takes us, okay? Why struggle? Why do we struggle so much with prayer when we know how vital it is to our relationship with God? Because we're human. We are humans in a human body, in a human world. There is a satanic power out there that definitely doesn't want us praying. So we have some obstacles that we deal with. And actually my neighbor addresses that. She's told me that she's developed some tools for focusing on prayer, how to be effective in prayer, and how to overcome the struggles and the obstacles, the deterrents, the distractions, that type of thing in prayer. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Personally, I think we have to have a prayer attitude, and she has a prayer attitude. She is determined that prayer happens. And if she passes away, I think that that would be her greatest wish, that she passes away while she's praying. But she talks about that you have to have an attitude towards prayer. I think that she has developed a humility through her prayer life. I want that. I want that in my life. I've seen her grow in every area of her life. So I think it's probably just like anything else. You know, we have to have an attitude for it. We have to embrace it. You say, Glenda, well, what does the Bible say about prayer? It gives over 600 different references in the Bible about prayer, both as a noun and as a verb. But basically, there's an instruction in 1 Thessalonians 5:17, and it says, pray without ceasing. So it doesn't define prayer. That's left to us in many other references in the Bible. But it does say, do it. Pray. Gives us a commandment, gives us a directive. Then it gives us a how-to without ceasing. Pray continuously. And you say, Glenda, I have a busy life. That's very difficult for me. Well, I think that through this study that we're going to learn that there are different forms of prayer. And like our thoughts in our mind, the language that we use, the way we dress, the way we conduct our lives, and the way we interact with others in good times and bad times. So I think we're going to find that there are different ways that we pray to God. There's different ways that we communicate with God. Okay, thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm looking forward to learning with you. I love you, I'm thinking about you, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Bye.